Right, so I like to say Barak Yahweh, Barak Yahweh Shai, Barak Yahweh, Barak Yahweh Shai, Bahashem, Rakah Kodash, double honors to the apostles and elders of GMS, and salutations to you brothers out there that's doing this work in truth and sincerity. So back in the book of Jeremiah 50 and 7, it says, all that found them have devoured them, and then adversaries said, we offend not, because they have sinned against Yahweh, the habitation of justice, even Yahweh, the hope of their fathers. It says, remove out of the midst of Babylon, and go forth out of the land of the Chaldeans, and be as the he goats before the flocks. Now what that means is that the only way Israel is going to be able to get out from among America is by way of getting beamed up by the chariots, is by the Lord delivering Israel with a great deliverance. That's the only way Israel is going to get out of here. You're not going to get out of America um, by way of packing bug out bags and buying um, a vehicular and driving your ass out of America to go to another nation, because death and destruction coming to all nations. So there's no escape from this. The only way you, as an Israelite, Lord willing, of the remnant that the Lord is going to deliver, is going to be delivered out of this, is by way of getting beamed up. We just read that in 1 Thessalonians 4:16. That's the only way you get delivered out of this. And this is what Jeremiah 50:8 is talking about. It says, for lo, I will raise and cause to come up against Babylon an assembly of great nations. Is not what the Lord is doing. The Lord is bringing war to the doorsteps of America. America is not going to be a virgin anymore. America is going to be penetrated. This is what's happened. America have already been penetrated. The minute America have let so many people of other nations come into America, it was penetrated. It was penetrated. They had spies in here, all sorts of other things. And like I said, all the events led up to what's coming. Everything that the actions that this place have taken, it's leading up to the final countdown. Simple as that. And we're just waiting. We're waiting for the Lord Yahweh Shemel Shah to bring destruction to this place. Right? So the Lord is rising up against Babylon, and the Lord is rising up against Babylon, the nations, to go to war. When you go into the book of Joel, the 3rd chapter, the scriptures tell you, starting off at Joel 3:1, for behold, in those days, in that time, when I shall bring again the captivity of Judah and Jerusalem. So the Lord is going to do what? He's going to bring Israel, the Israelites, Judah being the southern kingdom, Jerusalem being the northern kingdom. But the Lord's going to bring us back together. He's going to bring us out from among the nations and countries that he have scattered us, right? And he's going to do what? He's going to return us back into the land that he had promised unto us. And he's going to do that by way of great power. And the scripture says, I will also gather all nations and will bring them down into the valley of Jehoshaphat, which is the city of judgment, because this is what the Lord is about to bring to the world, is great judgment. It says, and will plead with them there for my people and for my inheritance Israel, whom I have scattered among the nations and parted my land. And they have cast lots for my people, and have given a boy for an harlot, and so a girl for wine, that they might drink. And all the wickedness that these devils have done from the 1400s into now, even before that, they got to pay for all those things, man. And you can see how bugged out Jake is. Jake bugged out on drugs. Jake is on crack, coke, heroin, Molly, what they call it, syrup. Jake is on all type of drugs. Jake be out here bugged out, walking around. I think that was a Judite woman. A notification came to me that she was on a freeway or something like that, naked with a gun in her hand. See, and Jake, the Judite and Eve, is bugged out, man. Is bugged out and out of their minds, right? So Esau have did a number on our people. It says, yea, and what have ye to do with me, O Tyrians Adon, and all the coast of the Palestines? will ye render me a recompense? And if ye recompense me swiftly and speedily, would I return your recompense upon your own head, because ye have taken the silver and my gold, and have carried into the temples my goodly pleasant things. The children also of Judah and the children of Jerusalem have ye sold unto the Grecians, that ye might remove them far from the borders. So you Hamites, you're gonna get judgment, man. You're gonna hit heavy judgment for selling the Lord's chosen people unto these damn Edomites, man. You're gonna get a heavy judgment. Did I say Ham, Salakia? I mean you damn Arabs, man. Well, Ham too, but you damn Arabs. You damn Arabs, you're gonna get heavy judgment, man, because you built the ships. You built the ships, and you built the ships that sold us. You built the ships that, Salakia, bear with me for a second. You built the ships that brought us over here, man. But the Palestinians are the Hamites, man. So you're gonna get heavy judgment. So it says, I don't want to get I don't want to get tracked off here. So let me start back up. So it says, right, like, Salakia, let me start back at 4. Yea, and what have ye to do with me, O Tyre and Zidon, and all the coast of the Palestines? Ye render me a recompense. Now here, Tyre and Zidon, I believe it's two cities. I'm gonna have to look it up real quick, Salakia. Right, so these were two cities in the Mediterranean coast. Zidon was north of it, right? So these were the Palestinians were the Hamitic. They were from the Hamitic tribe, right? So the Hamites, right? So it says, yea, and what have ye to do with me, O Tyre and Zidon, and all of the coasts of the Palestines? Will ye render me a recompense? And if ye recompense me swiftly and speedily, would I return your recompense upon your own head? Because ye have taken my silver and my gold, and have carried unto your temples my goodly pleasant things. The children also of Judah and the children of Jerusalem have ye sold unto the Grecians. It says that ye might remove them far from their border. And this is why I repeat that the Lord is going to bring his vengeance down upon all nations, because all nations have played the part of they all have played the part that Salakia, bear with me for a second. Bear with me for 1 second here. Right, Salakia. They have all played the part in the captivity of the Lord's people. So judgment is going to have to come down on them for that. So it says, behold, I will raise them out of the place whither ye have sold them, and return your recompense upon your own head. So the Lord is going to bring us out of this captivity. He's going to bring us out from among all our enemies, man. So we're not going to be prosecuted anymore. We're not going to this false judgment, justice that these heathens have. I mean, because let's be honest, you so-called Black, Hispanics, and Native Americans, man, these nations hate y'all, man, and they show it every day. They hate y'all, and y'all hate each other, man. It's like, even when these nations come up, like, for an example, let's say if the Moabites, which are the Chinese, let's say if they came up against more other Chinese, they would come up against each other. The thing is, with them, they might not like each other, but they'll still come together. Same thing with the Ammonites, which is the Japanese. Same thing with these Edomites. They might not like each other, but they'll still come together. This is how you know. Even with the Amalekites are Edomites, right? Even though you'll have, like, let's say the Edomites in America come up against the Amalekites, they might not like each other, but they'll still come together because they all still the same people, right? That's also a way you can identify who the chosen people are, because the Lord tell you that um, Israel will have a curse to where the scriptures tell you that ye shall be tender. You were tender and delicate amongst each other, but now you will have an evil eye. And who is that? Well, that's Jake. Jake, you could see that the so-called Black Hispanics and Native Americans have an evil eye towards each other. See, these elite Edomites, they know that y'all one people. They know that. They know that we are a people. We are tribes, but we are one nation. They know that, but they use that against us, right? They use it against us to separate us. And you could go into Psalms 83 for that. Psalms, the 2nd chapter, right? The scriptures tell you, what did the Lord say? He said, I hate those that are deceitful. What's that? He said, I hate the deceitful tongue, man. I think that's Proverbs 11. Let me see. Yeah. Proverbs 11 and 18. The wicked worketh the deceitful work. And that's what Esau does. He worketh a deceitful work. And the Lord said he hateth him that worketh deceitfully. And the way he works deceitfully is by having you, so-called Black Hispanics and Native Americans, come up against each other, man. And the thing is, when we come up against each other, a lot of times, the majority of the times, we don't know how to not like each other and work together. Like I said, the Amalekites and the so-called white people in America, they might not like each other, but they know how to work together. Same thing with the Ammonites, the Edomites. Same thing with the Ammonites, the Moabites, the Ishmaelites. They know how to not like each other, but they'll work together because they know they're the same people. So again, this is how you can identify who the chosen people are. That's obviously the so-called Black Hispanics and Native Americans, right? But I'm gonna end it from there and say Barak Yahweh, Barak Yahweh Shah, Barak Yahweh, Barak Yahweh Shah, Bahashem, Rakak Kodash, double unto the apostles and elders of GMS, and salutations to you brothers out there that's doing this work in truth and sincerity. I like to say Shalom.